Good morning. It's Monday morning, and we promise never to sleep of our responsibilities reaching you with news updates. Of course, this is part of our mandate seeing to the global standard of Akwa Ibom State through media activism. Let's first the top stories. Akwa Ibom State government inaugurates an enforcement committee on anti-open grazing law. Akwa Ibom youth thank Governor Emmanuel for empowerment, political inclusion. Make your tomorrow count today in 4 boss urges graduates. Timetable and schedule of activities for year 2021 National Convention. And the news in details. Akwa Ibom State government inaugurates an enforcement committee on anti-open grazing law. The Akwa Ibom State government has inaugurated a 14-member committee to monitor enforcement of the recently enacted law to help prohibit open rearing and grazing of livestock and provide for the establishment of ranching and livestock administration, regulation, control, and matters connected therewith in the states. Performing the inauguration of the government house, the state governor, Mr. Udom Emmanuel, represented by the secretary to the state government, Dr. Emmanuel Ekuwem, clarified that the law is not targeted at any group of persons, but was necessitated by the rising need to ensure orderly organization of agricultural activities across the country, including Akwa Ibom State. This stated will be in the best interest of the entire Nigerian population who need both the vegetables and tubers of the crop farmer as well as the meat and daily products of the livestock farmer to balance his diet, stressing that a healthy population makes a healthy nation. He reiterated that as stated while signing the bill into law on September 18, 2021, the major objectives of this law is to promote modern techniques of animal husbandry, create job opportunities, and expand the value chain in livestock business and promote the production of high quality of livestock in the states in accordance with the international best practices rather than which hunt through against anyone, highlighting the committee's mandate. Therefore, the governor said it shall, amongst other functions, empower, develop, and integrate modern livestock development and production plan for the state, develop guidelines for the implementation of an integrated livestock production policy, and make recommendations to the governor. Consider and determine the suitability of a location proposed for establishment of a ranch in the state. Ensure that livestock are reared at permitted ranches to prevent straying, impounding any livestock that is laid to graze outside a ranch, and encourage a peaceful coexistence between the ranchers, farmers, and host communities. The functions also include to prescribe guidelines for minimum hygiene standard for meat and daily activities in person. Commercial and general ranches inaugurate the same committee at the local government level, give approval to the local government committee for the establishment of ranches in the local government area, collaborate with relevant ministries, local government committee established on the section 12 and Department of Livestock at each local government area to ensure effective implementation of the law in the state and other functions incidentally to the law, all as may be directed by the state governor. Responding on behalf of the committee members, the chairman and commissioner for agriculture, Dr. Gloria, they thank God for blessing the state with fertile soil and good environment that support both crops and livestock farming. She commended the leadership of Governor Udom Emmanuel for ensuring peace in the state and taking steps to secure the agricultural sector in the state by protecting the interests of the various parties in the sector. Dr. Eder assured that the committee will make the state proud by ensuring a balance of interest between the crops and animal farmers in the state, adding that the committee will work in synergy with security agencies to ensure the enforcement of the law in the state. Also speaking, the State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Mr. Uko Udom San, and a member of the committee, said that the inauguration of the committee was the first step towards enforcement of the anti-open grazing law. He explained that the committee will soon constitute subcommittees for public enlightenment and information, monitoring and surveillance, enforcement, and other functions to enhance its effective operation, stressing that the law was void of any political elements. The committee also has a permanent secretary, Ministry of Agriculture, Mrs. Mary Mbasi, as secretary. Other members include the Honorable Special Advisor to the Governor on Security, Fubar Duke, Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Security, Captain Nyebong Ekong, retired permanent secretaries in the Ministries of Land and Water Resources, TPL Aniakanapan, AG, Local Governments and Chieftaincy Affairs, Eldarini, Iki, Environment and Solid Minerals, Nsudo, and that of Health, Dr. Patrick Eshed. Also included in the committee are the State Survey Generals, Mrs. M.M. Isang, Director of Veterinary Services and Livestock Ministry of Agriculture, Dr. Robot, Agriculture, Director of Animal Husbandry, Ministry of Agriculture, and Efiok Isong, Director of Forestry in the Ministry of Environment and Solid Minerals, Eti Doyo, as well as the Director General of Akwa Ibom State Neighborhood Safety Agency, amongst others. Next, Akwa Ibom Youth thanks Governor Emmanuel for empowerment, political inclusion, as youth embarked on a thank you work in Uyo. A cross-section of youths in the state embarked on a thank you work aimed at registering their gratitude to the Akwa Ibom State Governor, Mr. Udom Emmanuel, for his achievement to the empowerment and political inclusion of Akwa Ibom youths. The youths, led by the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Youth Matters, Comrade Aniefiok Wilson Iwayodofia, accompanied by his counterpart on Marketing and Brand Management, Mr. Imewa, stated that the work started from the youth housing, a wet housing estate, and relied across major streets in Uyo, the state capital. In his remark, the governor's aide, who doubles as chairman of Akwa Ibom State Youth Caucus, said the governor deserved commendation for his unprecedented zeal and passion for youth development in the state. Listing the ways the governor has impacted the youths, while Dovi named appointments of youth as aides, granting of waivers for youth in the state to run for elective offices, amongst others. The governor's aide said the recent disbursement of business grants and startup funds to targeted youth across the state deserves commendations. He also thanked the governor for making available a monthly stipend package for 600 youth council members across the 31 local government areas in the state. According to the Youth Caucus chairman, the governor's benevolence is also extended to members of the State Youth Caucus, 81 village youth presidents, and other youth formations in the state. Speaking earlier, the Senior Special Assistant to Governor Udom Emmanuel on Marketing and Brand Management, Mr. Imewa, thanked the governor for his numerous investments in the human capacity development for youth in the state. Or, said Governor Emmanuel has not only given the youth financial empowerment, but has also trained them on how to deploy the funds to profitable ventures. The SSA said program such as the Akwa Ibom Youth Entrepreneurial Development Program, also known as My Entrepreneurship Goals Program, has helped over 600 Akwa Ibom youths to acquire business know-how and entrepreneurial skills. Who are noted that the governor's investments has already started to yield fruits through the rise in entrepreneurial activities and startup in the state. The thank you work, which saw the youths rally across major streets in Uyo, the Akwa Ibom State Capital, had in attendance the SSA on Youth Matters, Mr. Aniefiok Wilson Iwayodofia, SSA on Marketing and Brand Management, Mr. Imewa, Chairman National Youth Council of Nigeria, Akwa Ibom State Chapter, Barrister Theodore Williams, Dakar Coordinator General Comrade Victor Kofi, President General of Akwa Ibom State Village Youth Association, Comrade Ndu Akban Davis, other youth leaders, and a cross-section of Akwa Ibom youths. Next, Make It Tomorrow Count Day in Forbos Edge graduates. It was an annual sweat of joy and happiness as Redfield International Secondary School head 2021 matriculation, graduation, and prize giving ceremonies on Saturday 9th October 2021 at the school compound in Sukara Fort Uyo. The Honorable Commissioner of Information and Strategy, Cameronia Memebong, who was the special guest at the event, urged the graduating students to make their tomorrow count today by utilizing the exposure and training both educationally and vocationally as learned in the school. Comrade Nia Bebabong, represented by the State Director of Information, Aparwa James Edik, said the future of our state and motion nation is in your hands, whether good or bad, adding that the graduates should ensure of contributing positively to making a better society, and congratulated them on a successful secondary school completion. The information boss, who said he is a friend of the school, assured them that the Ministry of Information and Strategy will at any time be ready to project and give reportage of the solid academic excellence of the school, as it's proven by the past graduates of the institution. Speaking earlier, the school principal, Mr. Basi Jan, welcomed the guests and graduating students to the event and said the school will send 64 tested and proven scholars for further learning to enhance the achievement of their dreams and aspirations, as they've proving themselves to be distinctive both in character and learning. Hence, the school celebrates them today. Mr. John said Redfield International Secondary School has a trademark of diligence and excellence, as they've over the years produced outstanding scholars in different fields of endeavors. He also said the school is equipped with competence and indefatigable teachers, well-equipped laboratories and library, proper security and feeding system, relaxed environments for learning, and proper boarding facilities. Redfield International Secondary School has high value for excellence driven by professionalism and passion. He solicited for support and partnership in the noble adventure. A minute silence was observed for the chairman proprietors of Redfield International School, Ambassador Lady Mrs. Sam Adam. Awards prizes were given to deserving students at that event, which also witnessed prayers from graduates, drama news, parliament, music and cultural dance presentations. Next, timetable and schedule of the activities for year 2021 National Convention. In line with the resolution of the 94th National Executive Committee of our great party, the People's Democratic Party, the National Working Committee has approved the timetable and schedule of activities for the year 2021 elective National Convention, scheduled to hold on Saturday, October 30 to Sunday, October 31st, 2021. All potential aspirants for various party offices at the national level are therefore advised to purchase their expression of interest and nomination forms at the National Secretariat of the party in Abuja from Monday, October 11 to Friday, October 15, 2021. And for the attached and more news, visit our web page on www.ibomvoice.business.blog. And for the news, I am Joshua Akpan. Thanks for listening.